Hey guys, it's Spoot from Fort Misery Gaming. We took a couple of days off during the weekend to catch up on some back-end stuff, so we are getting a couple of things out today. There are a lot of things to go over, but there was a little bit of a 5-minute dev talk that floated around on Twitter and Facebook. So Tachibana, one of the OG JP players, was one of the first ones to do a coverage for it. So we'll just be doing a little bit of a reaction as well. It's only 5 minutes, and there's only like 3 things in here that are really crazy, but for you guys, I'm going to go over all of them, at least briefly, regardless of whether or not it's important. So we are going to hit each of these.
そこで1ヶ月を記念して事前に SNS で募集した、質問の中から、今日重要なものについて、答えていきたいと思います。
So this is just him essentially being like, hey, we're going to talk about everything.
はい、まず質問1。日本版より
So this one is on kind of everybody's mind just because they're not used to back-to-back collaborations. And being fair, in JP, this didn't happen. Collabs were significantly further spaced apart, so the last couple of weeks have been sort of back-to-back-to-back, one thing after the other, which for some people very good, others not so much.
イベントペースが速く、またガチャも多いというところですが、まず日本版の初期と比べてグローバル版はかなり環境が違います。日本版の初期はまともな運営がなかなかできませんでしたが、グローバル版は日本と違った楽しみを提供する意図もあり、季節やプロモスケジュールによって変化をしてきます。また、これ以上ペースを速くすることは考えておらず、末永く楽しんでいただけるように運営を目指しています。はい、続いて。
So short answer is, are certain collabs probably going to occur sooner in global because apparently it's more stable? Likely. They're not going to inundate with Grimoire, so I mean, don't worry too much about that.
質問2です。ガチャの割合に対して
Here's the good one. There's a lot of grimoires and not that many crystals.
魔性石の数が少ないというところですが、魔性石の数はですね、8月からグラコロや射的イベント、メダルイベントなどより多く獲得するイベントがございます。
Yes, hard things are supposed to be hard. News at 11.
ただですね、世界観などはシナリオとかノーマルをですね、クリアしていけばほぼ 100% 楽しむことができますので、そこは皆さん心配しなくても大丈夫でございます。はい、続いて質問4ですね。素材のドラップ率が
So this is 50-50. I think the gorilla events are fine. I think they need a couple more time slots throughout the day, but other than that, I don't have an issue with them. Material drop rates are too low are for real. Like, the shackle drop rate is pretty ridiculous, and the stamina to scale ratio for you needing 40 plus of them is ridiculous. Like, it can take you a day of just farming scales to get enough to do one weapon. Like, I've got a couple hundred fangs, but I have almost no scales. So I get the pieces of this one.
低い&ゲリラの時間が合わないというところですが、ドロップ率が低いことに関してはですね、8月のイベントでかなり報酬が素材が獲得できるので、皆さんそちらで獲得してください。
I mean, saying that get your scales from places that aren't the place where you get scales is kind of silly, but I get like, oh hey, we added shooting gallery and you can get scales passively, and that's kind of cool. And I was like, yeah, that's fine, but like the drop rate's still dick.
またですね、ゲリラの時間が合わないという方のために、自由な時間に、素材イベントができるような、鍵イベントも、今準備をしているので、そちらもお楽しみにしていただければと思います。
So I guess he's saying that there will be keys introduced where you can hit a gorilla event whenever you want, but I'm sure those will be limited or in purchase packs, so we'll see how that works out.
続いて質問5ですね。
Why is the rank difference so bad in matchmaking? It depends on your time slot. Like 100%. Like he's gonna say that they're working on it and improving it, but matchmaking is notoriously bad in pretty much everything. The time slot issue is here. Like if you're in a time slot that only has like 30 guilds and 29 of them are whales and you guys aren't, you're just gonna get hosed. Like we're in the 7 p.m. Eastern time slot, which I think is one of the most popular ones. So like our variance is usually pretty good. Like, I think we've only ever been, quote-unquote, paired down, like, once or twice during regular Colo, which means that like we were matched up with a guild that was significantly below our skill level. So, like, our experience and your experience are not going to match up depending on the time zone, because you got to know how many people are playing in each time zone. Eventually, they do either readjust or squish, depending on, like, are there dead time zones? Do these need to be adjusted? But you're still going to run into the issue of, like, your hallmark hours are your busiest and therefore have the least issues in matchmaking.
マッチングでランク差があるギルドと当たることがあるんですけど、マッチングは今日々改善をしております。また、マッチングはですね、データがたくさん溜まれば溜まるほど、良いマッチングになってきますので、それはもう少し時間を待っていければ良くなっていくので、精度に関しては今後も引き続き、どんどん改善をしていきます。
Yeah, that's generic MMR answer. Like, hey, if the more we study this, the better it gets, which is both true and untrue. Like, your time zone and how many people are in it are going to primarily affect what the variance of skill level between you and another guild is. Like, we are usually either tied in power or the person we're fighting is significantly above us. So, like there are going to be stomps. The game's pay to win, so I don't really know what to tell you on that. Like, right now, the level cap being 150 means that everybody is pretty much gated at a certain part. Like, you can only have so much cost, so it doesn't matter how many weapons you have. There is a ceiling, which is around 140 to 160, depending. But, I mean, that's the game, man. Like, you ain't going to beat everybody. Getting a lot of connection errors. I haven't really experienced this personally, but I've been hearing a lot about it on, like, off servers and everything, so...
もうすでにですね、リリースから比べると、結構改善は進んでおりまして、だいぶ良くなってきているので、引き続き、こちらも良くなるよう改善をしていきます。
Yeah, that was a generic answer. Like, they've got it on the back end, they're working it out. We haven't run into just the people in Discord and a couple of other Discords that I've talked to. Like, we know the disconnect errors are happening, but I haven't really run into it significantly, so... It's difficult to play on multiple devices. I mean, you have to reload it on every device you want to play, so that's kind of a pain in the ass. Like, if you're locked into Google, it should just swap them, but...
マルチデバイスで遊びにはデータ移行がしづらいというところですが、まずですね、データ移行機能のですね、SNS 連携から、こちら今アンインストールしないと引き継ぎができないところをアンインストールしないでも引き継ぎできるような画面遷移を考え
You'll be able to transfer your data easily without uninstalling Sinoalice from your device. Okay, so I guess that means if you've got it locked into a social media, they just want you to be able to pop it without having to uninstall. So I guess that's a shortcut thing. I mean, they could just do what every other game does, but I don't have a fix for that one, I guess.
このデータ移行機能は本来、端末変更機能を想定している機能でありまして、今のものから画面遷移以上の改善というところはなかなか工数もあって、今のところは多くは考えておりません。最後ですね、8番目の質問。
You should increase Coliseum rewards. What do you want?
こちらですね、グランコロシアムは
Like, you have Grand Colo. Like, do good.
一番報酬が獲得できる、
Like, I guess, like, during regular Colo, they could throw you a couple of gems, maybe, but...
だったりとか、新しいボーナスですね、こちらも予定していますので、そちらも楽しみにしていただければと思います。
Like, Coliseum's just one part of the game. Like, you still get a ton from the events and, like, the regular rotating stuff that happens every week. So, like, I get it. Everybody wants gems. Because so that question just reads, why doesn't Coliseum have gems to me? Or, like, why doesn't it have evolution mats? If somebody were to look at it and go, hey, we should get, like, Nightmare Evo mats from that, I would agree wholeheartedly, because those are almost impossible to come by, unless you buy them. So, yeah, I'm about that. But if this was just like, I don't have enough gems, I want to get more gems, like, play Grand Colo and, like, do good. And if you can't do good, I don't know what to tell you. Like, there are certain lines where they're just not going to cross because they want you to spend money. And that's probably one of them. Like, if your response to Coliseum rewards is there should be, like, evolution mats rotating in there, like, every couple of wins you get, like, a little bushel of them, I agree wholeheartedly. If it's, I want more gems, then suck it. I can't. I would want more gems too, but they're not going to do it.
最後に、現在予定 定しているアップデートはこちらになります。皆様からご要望やコメントいただいている機能も入っています。
Allowing the user to unselect their target after targeting. That's in JP. That's coming guaranteed at some point. Displaying badges on random co-op screen where friend is battling. This is just sort of kind of a pop-up that's like, hey, your buddy's doing this. Just launch this map. So that could be cool. Item stack feature. Not really sure what that means. I think that means they're going to squish the inventory at some point, which would be fine. Because that way you don't have to necessarily be, you know, spending gems to upgrade your inventory. Oh, wait, they didn't talk about it? Okay, cool. Everyday pull feature. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. That might be a thing that they add simultaneously in JP and Global. Like, I don't think they're going to give us a free 10 every day, but we might get a singleton every day or like a 5. I doubt it, and I'm sure it will be at ridiculously low rates. Or they'll call the pool so nothing really good's in there. Improving the Coliseum's results screen. I'm not really sure what they mean by this. It might mean the lag between how long the match is over versus how long you get results, or giving you more detailed results. It definitely does take a little while for rewards to circulate for some people, so that is more of a concern. Raising the player rank cap. We're at 150 now. JP's at 255. Yeah, that has to do eventually. Improving equipment filtering feature. Yeah, okay, sure. It's already fine. Like, you can already find your stuff, I guess, but sure. Releasing dev notes. That's interesting. I like seeing the behind the scenes sort of thoughts on what's going on, so I'm cool with that. Well, how was it? You know, we received over 600 questions. That's a little low, buddy. Wish that we could have answered every single. I mean, you could have. You absolutely could have. Alright, we're supposed to wait around for a special thing at the end, so let's see what it is. Thank you, P-Show. Oh, that's right, we got 100 crystals out of it. That's funny. Oh, that was a special thing at the end? Alright, that's cool, I guess. So, I mean, that's a thing. So, yeah, that's it. So, I don't really have a whole hell of a lot more to add. That's pretty much it. So, what did you think? Tell us what's going on. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me I spelled something wrong, please!